What's up, YouTube? This is the Charismatic 121 here. I am back, and I'm here to finally do my Mermail deck profile for the post-ban list, for the post-Extreme Force, for the post-2018 whatever. Yeah, guys, I'm back finally after a long hiatus. Once again, I haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As much anymore. All of you have probably known that I'm probably not going to be playing as much. I've been focusing more on school. I've been trying to graduate. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hasn't been that main priority of mine for a very, very long time now. But I decided to profile this just to make a small little tiny comeback, I guess. I have some spare time, in the meanwhile, so I figured I might as well play for a little bit and then drift off into the shadows once again. But yeah, guys, let's just move on to the profile. I missed you guys a lot, so yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these. So yeah, let's move on to the profile. So of course, we're playing Mermails. And of course, we're starting off with the best monster in the deck. We're playing the one Deep Sea Diva. The Deep Sea Diva obviously comes in clutch when it comes to summoning out your Atlantean princes, which you actually need to kickstart off with your Atlanteans, of course. The princes are absolutely insane. This is like a better version of the Gen X Undyne controller variant. But of course, Gen X Undyne Controller has gained some recent hype over the last couple of months because Second of the Light in the next set, I don't know what the next set's name is called, will be coming out very, very soon. And a lot of Mermail players, especially on the Facebook group, has been talking about the whole Gen X Undyne Controller variant. And it actually is pretty interesting. I might be testing it if I have time in the later future. But in the meanwhile, this is currently my current lineup. For the dumping of the Atlanteans, and Nephibus is always the best. He's the man. Then for the Atlanteans, of course, we got the double Dragoons, the one Marksman, and the double Infantry. I personally would never change up this Atlantean lineup, to be honest. The 5 Atlanteans is honestly the perfect lineup. Going forward, I might actually cut the Marksman, though, to add a 3rd infantry. Marksman over the years actually got significantly weaker because no one plays really set cards anymore, and it's very rare do you ever use him to poke and then summon an Atlantean. So Marksman has significantly become weaker, but I still like playing him though. He does come in clutch sometimes in those specific matches. So yeah, that's it for the Atlanteans. And then, of course, for the big boss monsters, of course, we got the triple Megalo. Megalo is absolutely the OTK Punisher of the deck. He's the enabler of the deck to start off with your Firewall combos. This plus the Teus that you play, the 3 Teuses, to make Galaxy Tomahawk to go into your Lynx plays is absolutely crucial. Teus plus like a 1-for-1 or a Nephibus is like the combo right there. So yeah, we play these 3 guys. Then we play, of course, the Pike, and we play the double Turge. Turge is the best card in this deck. It's absolutely really cool that Mermails is still contending to this day because, other decks like Burning Abyss, Monarchs have all died, but Mermails have learned to adapt over the years. So this is the deck that never honestly wants to die, and I really love that factor about this deck, that it just doesn't want to die. So yeah, that's about it for the Mermail component of the deck. Moving on to the other monsters, of course, we play the one Moon Glacia, rip 2 cards out of your opponent's hand, the Nuts. For the Frog Engine, we play the triple Swap Frog and the one Ronin Tonin. I still like the Frog Engine, of course, but going forward in the near future, when Second of the Light does come out, I will be cutting the Frog Engine to play the Second of the Light along with the Gen X Undyne controllers. But at the current moment, Swap Frog and Ronin Tonin is the best. And now we're moving on to hand traps. So for the hand traps, we play the triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. And of course, we play the triple Gamma Seal, the Kaijus, of course. The Kaijus are pretty self-explanatory. You can use this as a Water Father for your Megalo or your Teus. You can also use this to get rid of your opponent's AVC Buster Dragons, their Masterpieces, their Spiral Sleepers. Gamma Seal just has that many great utilities in this deck, so he's really, really clutch in this game. Ash Blossom, of course, pretty self-explanatory, one of the best hand traps in this format. Of course, this card did get reprinted in the Legendary Collection Kaiba product, but unfortunately, rumor has it that this card, as the Legendary Collection sought after card, is a short print. I don't know what that huge controversy is all about, but in my opinion, I feel like the Ash Blossom is a short print, and Konami's just dicking us. What are you gonna do about it? So that's it for the monsters. For the spells, we play Triple Moray of Greed. Now, Moray of Greed's one of the best cards in this deck. Honestly, if you get Ashed, it doesn't really necessarily matter. At least there's no cost for this card. But Moray of Greed's kind of like Allure of Darkness for a lot of like dark decks like Burning Abyss. It just corrects your bad hands, of course. It gets into your more combo pieces, and Moray's just absolutely the best. I wish I could play like 6 of these, you know? But unfortunately, we only have the 3. For the power spells, we play the 1-for-1. This, as soon as you resolve this first turn, is absolutely the nuts. Monster Reborn, oh my god, Reborn is back, you know. Monster Reborn, you know, I don't understand why this card came back. It's so freaking busted in this deck. This reminds me back of 2012 or 2013 Mermails when we had the Holy Trinity. But yeah, I'm so glad Monster Reborn is back. Same thing with this card, Soul Charge. Oh, honestly, like this card should have been banned a long time ago, but hey, you know, I don't care. Konami, you do you, boo-boo. For the board wipe cards, we play the 1 Regeki and the 1 Dark Hole, of course. Simple board wipes, so that way you can press on with your OTKs. Just in case if you don't get into your links combos, you have the OTK potential, of course. So we got those. For the last spell we play, which is the 1 Abyss Scale, the Mizuchi, just to beef up your Mermails by 800. So it's really, really good. And lastly, of course, we're playing 3 trap cards in the form of 3 evenly matched. Now, a lot of people don't like playing this card, or they can't obviously afford it. So they play Solemn Strikes. That's also a very good option too. This variant of this deck is worth going second, of course. But you can go first with your links summons, of course, to establish a Sayujin, a Firewall, and all that other beautiful, glorious things. But yeah, evenly match is absolutely crucial in this deck. It's just absolutely helpful in stabilizing your opponent's fields to make sure that they don't misbehave, you know? So yeah. That's it for the main deck. It's 41 cards, I believe. I don't remember. It's probably 40 to 41 cards, so yeah. Now, moving on to the extra deck, guys. My most favorite part. For the Exceeds, we play the double Totally Awesomes and the 1 Bahamut Shark. Of course, you can make the Bahamut Shark and you make it the Toad off of the Firewall play, and then of course the second Toad is for your Frog Engine. But there are so many times where I've made the Firewall combo along with the Bahamut Shark and Totally Awesome. So yeah, these cards are really, really good. For the other Exceed monsters, I play 1 Abyss Dweller. Like I said before in my previous videos, I never felt safe ever entering in a tournament where I don't have Abyss Dweller, especially when it comes to Burning Abyss, since they're starting to get some recurgence back with their own Link monster, I guess. So Dweller is pretty handy in my opinion, plus the 500 boost really does come in clutch sometimes. This card's actually pretty good against Spiral too. It stops them with their quick fixes, stops them with all their trap effects, their monster effects and stuff. So the Dweller does come in handy. The number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk. This card's absolutely insane. Like this card, you can just detach 2 Exceed materials, spam out tokens, and then afterwards those tokens are used for your Link monsters. So the Galaxy Tomahawk really, really comes in clutch. I really like this card a lot in Mermails, especially now with this variant of Link monsters. So yeah, Galaxy Tomahawk's the MVP. For the other Exceeds, the last Exceed actually, I play 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. I was previously playing in the Mermail Abyss Giles. But I decided to switch over to a Flare Metal. Reason being is because sometimes if I'm able to press for more damage for my opponent to make them under 1,000, I usually like to burn them out with this card because it forces them to waste their resources just to get rid of this card. Yeah, I mean like kaijus do exist, but like, you know, at least it's better than nothing, you know. I feel like this card does come in clutch sometimes, you know, when you're pressing them for under like 1,000 or 500 life points. So the Flare Metal does come in handy at times. So yeah. Now for moving on to the Link monsters, we play 1 Link monster, Link 1, Link Spider. 2 Link monsters in the form of Miss Starboy and 2 Proxy Dragons. Of course, you use these to get into your combo pieces, of course, and the Miss Starboy, pretty easy to make. The 1 Ib, the World Chalice Priestess, pretty self-explanatory for the combo. 1 Decode Talker, 1 Gaia Saber, 1 Firewall. I'm so sad that this card's at 1 now, you know. Before, when the deck ran 2, it was so consistent. But now, unfortunately, we only have the 1. But fortunately, now we have the new card, which is Sayuja, the Skull Dread, which is absolutely insane in this deck. You know, like you get rid of 4 monsters, draw 4 cards, return 3. It's absolutely insane. It's like the fucking tits, man. Like this card's absolutely the best. So yeah. So yeah, guys. Anyways, YouTube, that's about it for my Mermail Firewall deck profile. Hope that you guys like the video and subscribe. Hope that you'll see me somewhat in the near future. I will be doing a video, hopefully soon, of me piloting this deck against some of my friends at locals. I have been playtesting slightly a little bit, so yeah. But in the meanwhile, I may or may not be doing some videos for the time being until I'm done with school. But yeah, if you guys be patient enough, I'll probably upload again. Yeah, that's it.